Albert Kandapa. I'm the Minister for National Security in the Republic of Ghana. Some years ago, used to be the Minister for the Interior and also the Minister for Defense. And in that capacity, I did pay a first visit to China and to Huawei. That was some 12 years ago. We are a country in West Africa. We are a resource-rich country, indeed, the second leading producer of cocoa. We are also the 7th leading producer of gold in the whole world. We were among the top 10 countries in Africa in terms of GDP size, but we think we can do much more than that and probably become the first country in Africa. We have therefore embarked on a major development of economic infrastructure. But we believe very much part of the economic infrastructure should be the safety and security infrastructure, that we should be able to maintain the perception that people have about our country, that it is a safe and secure country. Huawei and my country entered into an agreement in 2015 to implement what we call the Alpha Project, which is the safe city equivalent in our country. In fact, the safest and the most secure in West Africa. That has always been our pride. People see us mounting the cameras and they say to themselves, we better be careful. They are now equipped to be able to find out whenever we commit a crime. When a crime would have been committed, thanks to the cameras, we work magic. It doesn't take long for us to be able to find who it was in that society who did it. Another benefit has been that we are now able to use cameras to do the work that many policemen would have been able to do. And they're doing this without compromising itself. The camera doesn't lend itself to a compromise. You do it and it takes the picture and you are there. Number of policemen that we are now having to employ is much less than we would have done but for the cameras. The policemen also are also most encouraged. They feel happy with their ability to detect and also to uncover crimes that are committed, and it's also boosted their own ego, is boosted their confidence. All in all, it's been very good for our country. I'm now having about 2,000 cameras, and in the second phase, we are going to have an additional 8,000 cameras. That would bring the total cameras that we are using to about 10,000 for a population of 30 million. Emphasize that one thing that has really encouraged us in our relationship with Huawei is that today when you come to my command center, which is the envy of many of my colleagues when they visit Ghana and see the command center that we have, when you go to the command center, there is not one Chinese worker there. Everybody is a Ghanaian. Huawei has trained about 15,000 officers, security officers who are working there, and they have also trained about 30 trainers who are now in the process of training other security personnel. We have a total security personnel from the fire department, from the National Disaster Management Organization, from the military, from Narcotics Control Board and the Immigration and Border Forces. So we're doing very well, and we're excited by this fact that we're doing it all on our own. The technology transfer has been effective.